Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. My name is Chris, and thank you for joining me. Today we're watching Thank You for Watching. What? No. What? Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. My name is Chris, and thank you for joining me today. We're watching No Country for Old Men for the very first time. When I say for the very first time, I mean it. I don't know what this movie's about. I haven't read the description. I'm going in. This is a true blind reaction. I know this is an award-winning film. I know that it's from the Coen brothers, which is how I ended up watching it. I put some Coen brothers movies on a poll, and my patrons voted, and here we are. That said, let's get into it. Let's experience No Country for Old Men for the very first time.
I was sheriff of this county when I was 25 years old. My grandfather was a lawman. Father, too. Some of the old-time sheriffs never even wore a gun. You can't help but compare yourself against the old-timers. Can't help but wonder how they'd operated these times. I always knew you had to be willing to die to even do this job. But I don't want to push my chips forward and go out and meet something I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sheriff, he had some sort of thing on him, like a oxygen tank for emphysema or something. You got me.
I think it's for murder. Wow. Who is this guy? This is one way to start a movie and introduce this character here. What now? You're just gonna walk out of there? Is he now impersonating a police officer? What? I would immediately leave. The guy's not in uniform.
Step out of the car, please, sir.
What is that?
I need you to step out of the car, sir.
What is that for?
Would you hold still, please, sir?
Oh, what? No. What? Is it like a makeshift nail gun? Like a pressurized tank that...
You hold still.
Oh. Got him, but it was not a kill shot. Following the blood. Now you're tracking. Oh. There he is. Oh, no, that's something else. Is that a dog? What? What's going on out here? Are all those folks dead? I can't wait to find out the story of this event right here. Anyone alive? We gotta find one alive. Probably in this truck. Yep.
Oh.
Give that man some water.
I ain't got no water.
The man's presumably shot. Can we get in and drive this truck? Is this a drug deal gone wrong? Whoa.
You speak English? Where's the last guy? Ultimo hombre, last man standing. There must have been one. Where'd he go?
And why'd he leave the drugs?
He stopped in shade.
Yup, there he is. Putting his hunting skills to good use, I guess. Oh, wow. So he didn't make it either. Whoa.
What's in the satchel?
It's full of money.
That'll be the day.
He knew she wouldn't believe her, I guess.
All right.
What are you doing, baby?
I'm going out.
Going where?
Is he going back for the guy in the truck? See if he's still there? He's still alive?
Do something dumber than hell, but I'm going anyways.
Yeah.
If I don't come back, you tell Mother I love her.
Your mother's deadly willing.
Well, then I'll tell her myself.
Honestly, he must know this area all in all pretty well to be able to actually find his way back to this location in the middle of nowhere where the shootout happened. I'm glad he went back, though. And I know this would be a dangerous situation, but to leave a man for dead. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Would you have come back? Oh, crap. shoot. Oh, no, he's definitely stranded out here now. At least 2 men who would kill him at first sight, for sure. Whether they know he has their money or not. Oh, dude. I would be shocked if he gets out of this alive. But it's just wide open terrain. Oh, water. That'll be helpful. Shoot. Okay, yeah, lighten your load. Oh man, the dog. Oh, I hope you don't have to kill the puppers. You might. Ah, sheesh. I was hoping the dog would be like, hey, we just swam for a long time. We're best friends now. Dog took a different approach. Dang.
Getting any rain up your way?
What way would that be?
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours?
Oh gosh, he's so scary.
Is something wrong
With what?
with anything?
Is that what you're asking me? Is there something wrong with anything?
Yo, what is he supposed to say?
Well, I need to see about closing him,
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
sir.
Listen, he's just uncomfortable. Rightly so.
Call it.
Call it.
Yes.
Are you gonna kill him if he gets it wrong?
We need to know what we're calling it for here.
You know what date is on this coin?
No?
1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here.
Heads then.
Well done.
Thank God.
Don't put it in your pocket.
Sir?
Don't put it in your pocket. It's your lucky quarter.
Say thank you and let him
Which it is.
leave. I mean, I'm pretty sure it saved your life. What the heck?
Why would we go to Odessa?
Not we. You stay with your mother. The courthouse opens 9 hours from now. Someone's going to be calling in the vehicle number on the inspection plate of my truck.
Yeah, we gotta get out of
But for
here.
how long do we have to?
Baby, at what point would you quit bothering to look for your $2 million?
We're leaving for good. Figured he was mixed up in this whole thing somehow.
Who cut his tires?
Mexicans, I guess. Wasn't us.
I mean, I guess the Mexicans provided the drugs. They had the money. He took the money. And they're gonna find him.
Want it?
You getting anything on this?
Not a bleep.
Give me that.
Happened so fast.
I thought it was a car fire.
It is a car fire. Wendell said there's something in the back country, too.
Is that Tommy Lee Jones?
Be careful.
Always am.
Don't get hurt.
Never do.
That's
Don't
awesome.
hurt no one.
Wouldn't think a car'd burn like that.
Yes, sir. We should have brought weenies.
Man killed the Mars deputy, took his car, killed that man on the highway, swapped for his car, and now here it is, and he swapped again for God knows what. I know this truck. Belongs to a fella named Moss.
You figure him for a dope runner?
I kindly doubt it.
I'm glad he knows Llewellyn.
Well, this is just a deal gone wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, appears to have been a glitch or two.
That's a great way to phrase it, sir. It's a good use for it. Wow. Thankfully, Llewellyn and his wife already left. They're gone. Oh, gosh. Male. I wish this guy was not intelligent, but he clearly is. He's just gonna sit down and have a beer. Oh, milk. Okay.
I'm looking for Llewellyn Moss.
Did you go up to his trailer?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'd say he's at work.
Where does he work?
I can't say.
Where does he work?
Did you not hear me?
Oh,
We can't give out no information.
Thank goodness someone else is there.
I got a bad feeling, Llewellyn.
Well, I got a good one, so that ought to even out.
You're coming back, ain't you?
The intention.
Return.
Sheriff's Department!
Look at that log.
Now that's aggravating. Still sweating.
Oh, Sheriff! We just missed him!
I loved his reaction when he realized they just missed him. Oh, Sheriff!
Take me to a motel.
Got one in mind?
Someplace cheap.
Gonna stash the money up there? Huh. Ah, that's smart. Just out of sight. More or less.
You also socks?
Just white.
Well, that's all I wear.
Don't stop. Just ride me past those rooms. I want to see if someone's here.
He has good instincts. He certainly has better instincts than I would in this situation. On the other hand, I would never be in this situation. So my instincts would have kept me out of it, but I wouldn't have $2 million either. Yeah. I assume there's a tracker. If he gets close enough.
What was the bullet?
There wasn't no bullet.
Wasn't no bullet.
Yes, sir. There wasn't none.
With all due respect, that don't make a lot of sense. You telling me he shot this boy in the head and then went digging around in there with a pocket knife?
Oh, sir, I don't want to picture that.
Certainly a different kind of weapon.
12 gauge. You need shells?
Yeah, double O.
Yeah, I'll give you a wallop.
Tent poles.
Mm-hmm.
You already have the tent. Well, you give me the model number on the tent, I can order you the poles.
Never mind, I want a tent.
Well, what kind of tent?
One with
Down with most
poles. The one with the most poles.
Could I get another room?
You want to change rooms?
No, ma'am, I want to keep my room and get another one. About 38.
Well, you can have the one right next to yours if you want. Number 137, it ain't took.
No, 38 will be fine.
It's about the location. Shoot. Well, I don't know if he'll find the money, but he'll know that it's here. I mean, it was hidden pretty well. On the other hand, man's got a tracker. I'm so curious to see what he's doing. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Okay, so he's trying to get the money while the other guy is really closing in. He's gonna hear the beep decelerate, I should say. He turned it off. He turned it off. Oh, this might be our lucky day. I'm rooting for him. Oh my gosh. Whoa, who was that man? Dang. They also had set up an ambush. I wonder how they found. Did they also have a tracker somehow? It's not going to take him very long to look up in the air duct where he's going right now. It's out of sight now, though, right? At the very least. Oh, evidence. But he's gone. He's got the money already and he's on the road. Yes. Now ditch the case. I assume the tracker's in the case somehow.
You know Anton Chigurh by sight, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I know him every which way.
Woody Harrelson's in this movie, too.
Just how dangerous is he?
Psychopathic killer, but so what? We can stop that.
Seem pretty sure of yourself.
One room, one night. Serious for you. Just call me if anyone else checks in tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sleep either.
There just ain't no way.
Yup. Please. Yeah. Take all the money out. Oh. Okay, he found it. He found the transmitter. Destroy that sucker. Or use it to your advantage another way. Shoot, they might have killed the front desk clerk. The guy they were just talking about, that I didn't catch his name exactly, but it kind of sounded like Sugar. Oh. Oh. I love that we can imagine exactly what he's doing on the other side of the door because we've seen him do it a couple times, right? Like he's turning on the pressure of the canister, he's getting ready to pop the lock. Ah. Luckily, we were prepared to jump and run. Dang, 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 dang.
Need you to drive me on out of here.
Oh no! Dang it. Listen, you're driving now. Go, 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 go! Dang. I love that this whole scene's taking place too without even seeing the actor who's hunting him, right? But again, they've done such a great job visually of letting us spend time with him that we don't have to see him to know exactly what he's doing, really letting Llewellyn live in the mystery and the uncertainty of who's chasing him. He's like two prime hunters. It's a little too slow. Okay. Just keep moving. He's obviously had a rough night. Don't worry about it.
I need $500 for that coat.
Okay.
With that beer, too.
How much?
Ugh.
Brian, give him the beer.
I'm glad that other guy was, like, kind. I mean, come on, man. He's obviously had a rough night. Don't try to extort him for the beer. I don't know, though. You see an opportunity, maybe you take it. But not at the expense of someone who's clearly injured. What would you do? Just help the man out of the goodness of your heart or try to get as much money as possible? You know, we're gonna have to do something about that. Huh. Oh, that worked. I don't know why I just assumed they threw in random music for the first time, but no, of course not. What a way to wake up, man. Oh. I'm glad they reacted to it. Here's some tip.
Let it go.
Thank you. Give me a doctor. Immediately. Oh, so he's literally wanting to blow up a car right now? What an interesting choice. I mean, it's a quality distraction. I'll give him credit. I just feel like if you wanted the good meds, there's maybe a better way. I can't argue with his effectiveness, though. Wow. So much more blood than I expected. Oh my gosh. Whoa. It's interesting how he has so much knowledge on how to treat this severe wound. Good for him. And his line of work, I mean, I imagine either he felt it was essential to learn or someone who mentored him taught him.
Can I get you to call Loretta for me? Tell her I'm going to Odessa to see Carla Jean Moss.
Yes, Sheriff.
How do you know Carla Jean's in Odessa?
Don't worry, I'm not the man who's after you.
I've seen him.
You've seen him. Man, you're not dead. Huh.
It's unusual.
His name's Sugar.
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 Anton Sugar.
Anton Sugar.
He won't find me again.
Not that way.
Not anyway.
You don't understand.
Fill us in.
You gotta give me this money. I got no other reason to protect you.
It's too late. I spent it.
How do you know he's not on his way to Odessa?
You don't.
You're not cut out for this. You're just a guy who happened to find those vehicles.
But he's done really well. Let's not pretend like he's not done great.
Call me when you've had enough. I can even let you keep a little of the money.
Why wouldn't I just deal with this guy, Sugar?
No, you don't understand. Even if you gave him the money back, he'd still kill you just for inconveniencing him. He's a peculiar man. Yeah. Not even say he has principles. Principles that transcend money or drugs or anything like that.
Yeah, his moral compass is on a whole different plane than mine.
Well, you don't talk as much as you are. Getting points for that.
I don't know where he is.
You hadn't heard from him?
No, I ain't.
These people will kill him, Carla Jean. They won't quit.
He won't neither. He never has.
They slaughter steers a lot different these days. Use an air gun. Shoots out a little rod about that far into the brain, sucks right back in. Animal never knows what hit him.
Come on. Maybe he's already clicked that that's the weapon he's using. Is he gonna find the money? I'd be impressed with Mr. Wells. I am impressed with Mr. Wells. What, did he get it or did he just leave it? Oh, frick. Oh my gosh.
I know where the satchel is.
I know something better.
What's that?
It will be brought to me.
How?
Do you have any idea how crazy you are? You could have the money, Anton.
It's not about the money for him. Somebody's gonna answer. Oh, I guess not. I guess we're not answering it.
Hello?
Yes. You need to come see me.
Who is this?
Oh, you know who it is.
You know who it is.
Yep.
Do you know where I'm going?
You know she won't be there.
It doesn't make any difference where she is. You bring me the money and I'll let her go. Otherwise, she's accountable. The same as
Like you die or your wife dies, basically.
I won't tell you can save yourself, because you can't.
It's honest.
You ain't gonna have to come look for me at all.
The motel in Del Rio.
Yes, sir. None of the three had ID on them, but they tell me that all three's Mexicans.
Now, Wendell, did you inquire about the lock cylinder?
It was punched out. You want to drive out there?
No, that's all I'd have looked for, and it sounded like these old boys died of natural causes.
Well, how's that, Sheriff?
Natural to the line of work they was in.
There it is. I was like, what?
Who do you think gets through this gate in the United States of America?
American citizens?
Some American citizens. Who do you think decides?
You do, I reckon.
That is correct.
Why is he so hostile?
Come to be out here with no clothes.
I guess he has a reason.
I got an overcoat on.
To be suspicious.
You in the service?
No, sir, I'm a veteran.
Get someone to help this man. He needs to get into town.
All right. Nice. He's back.
How those Larrys holding up?
Good. I need everything else.
Okay.
You let people come in here without any clothes on?
No, sir. It's unusual.
I like him. It's unusual, but I'm gonna help you anyhow. All right, he went and got his briefcase.
I want you to meet me at the Desert Sands Motel in El Paso. Because I'm gonna give you the money, I'm gonna put you on a plane.
What am I supposed to do with Mother?
She'll be all right.
Yeah, he's done with the whole operation. Ooh, that's the worst sound in the world. Maybe not the worst. It's pretty bad, though.
He felt the more people looking...
That's foolish. You pick the one right tool.
Are you going to shoot me?
Heads or tails?
That depends. Do you see me?
I do not see you.
I didn't see my prednisone.
I put it in, Mama.
Well, I didn't see it.
You need help with the bugs, Mother.
Well, thank God there is one gentleman left in West Texas. Going to El Paso, don't ask me why.
If I tell you where Llewellyn's headed, you promise it'll be just you who goes and talks with him?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Llewellyn would never ask for help.
She might save his life.
I got beers in my room.
Oh,
We're good.
I'm waiting on my wife.
Oh.
Is there a gunfight happening right now? I assume unrelated. I don't know why I'd assume that. Is it the lady that was just talking? I didn't actually think Llewellyn would get killed.
Shoots a desk clerk one day, walks right back in the next, and shoots a retired Army colonel. Now, who'd do such a thing? Good trip, Ed, Tom. Sorry we couldn't help you, boy.
Jeez, man. Yep. This is probably the right place to be, because I figure Anton will be coming. Or maybe he's already waiting. Oh, Sheriff. Just get out of there. He's not there? Where is he? Just lying in wait like a master hunter?
How you been, Ellis?
You're looking at it. Got a letter from your wife. Told me you're quitting. Well, all the time you spend trying to get back what's been took from you, more's going out the door.
That's a really good point.
I feel overmatched. I always figured when I got older, God would sort of come into my life somehow. And he didn't. As far as him, I have the same opinion of me that he does.
What you got ain't nothing new. This country's hard on people. You can't stop what's coming.
That's true.
It ain't all waiting on you.
She lost her mom. Pretty close proximity to losing her husband. Yep. I was waiting for him. Like, where's Anton?
I knew this wasn't done with. I ain't got the money.
I wouldn't worry about it.
You got no cause to hurt me.
I agree.
No, but I gave my word to your husband.
You don't have to do this.
Okay.
But he wants to. Oh.
This is the best I can do.
Say
Call
heads.
it.
Or tails. Let's get, I guess, take your pick.
I ain't gonna call it.
Call it.
The coin don't have no say.
So did he kill her or not? Did she call it? We're gonna be left in the lurch. We don't get to know. What's that? Was that a hit? I mean, obviously it was a hit, but was it like an intentional hit or was it just a car accident? Sometimes it's just unavoidable. It's coming for you. Oh, wow. That's a literal...
You got bone sticking out of your arm.
What did you take for the shirt?
I'll give you my shirt.
No, he has to pay for it. It's his code, I guess. Oof.
Take it in. You didn't see me. I was already gone.
You know part of that's mine, right? You still got your damn shirt. I don't even know what it was for.
These
Well,
kids,
maybe,
I love that.
But I'm still out of shirt.
And he's gone. Anton off in the wind. Sugar. Presumably right after killing Carla Jean.
I mean, would you care to join me?
Lord, no, I'm not retired. How'd you sleep?
I don't know. Had dreams. Two of them. Both had my father in them. It's peculiar. It was about meeting him in town somewhere and he'd give me some money. I think I lost it. The second one, it was like we was both back in older times, going through this pass in the mountains. Rode past me and kept on going. When he rode past, I seen he was carrying fire. And in the dream, I knew that he was going on ahead. And he's fixing to make a fire somewhere out there in all that dark and all that cold. And I knew that whenever I got there, he'd be there. And then I woke up.
That was a dream. Huh. Wow. Wow. Definitely an interesting movie. I mean, right away, we're kind of dropped into these characters without any real backstory initially given, at least not a lot. And we're following Llewellyn as he stumbles across quite a bit of money, puts his life in jeopardy to get it. And honestly, I was impressed with the moves he made throughout the film, except for maybe that initial move that put his life in danger. He tried to do everything he could. He was just up against some very tough enemies. Anton Chigurh, fascinating character in and of itself. And of course, we had Tommy Lee Jones as the sheriff, who's kind of like chasing him down, but really had no effect on the actual like plot. I won't say the story, but like the main plot, he was just always behind. He never caught up. He never had any impact in this world and this violence. And yeah, I think you could arguably say the real story is him. He's wrestling with his past, or I don't know, man, like the way the world's changed, I guess. Like when his father was sheriff, right? Like you didn't even They didn't even need to carry guns, and now, well, it's a crazy world. Let's just leave it at that. Kind of end the movie in a similar way to how we began, in the sense that there's still, it just kind of, it ends with no real resolution as to what happens next. It just starts and it just ends. And it's like, well, there's definitely more on either side of the story that we could have explored. But I will say, like, the movie was truly expertly crafted. Like, the Coen brothers are on. I've enjoyed all the Coen brother movies that I've watched so far, but this was like, it just was really compelling, specifically in the way that some of the scenes were crafted. It just kind of like sucks you in and you can't look away. It made it a very interesting viewing experience. And of course, it ends with kind of that ambiguity. We don't know what happened exactly inside that house with Carla Jean. You can make up your own ending, I suppose. He either made her choose and then shot her or let her go, or she didn't choose, and in which case he would have just shot her. There's a chance that she lived, and there's a chance that she died, and we don't get to know. Unless you know, in which case, tell me. And if you're like me, and you're like, I don't know what happened inside that house, then tell me what ending you wrote, or what's your headcanon for the end of the movie with that story. And then, of course, now retired, and it's interesting, too, because I don't feel like he retired. The sheriff, I don't think he retired because like he had to retire. It was just time. I just think he felt like he'd outlived or outworked his usefulness, right? And so he's like, I'm just going to retire. I'm just going to call it quits. And even his wife's like, I'm not retired. And I don't think Loretta, I don't think she thought it was a good idea for him to retire either. But we kind of ended with him talking about his dreams, right? This is the first one. He like, his dad gave him money and he lost the money or something, right? Like, maybe that's him following in his dad's footsteps. Like, his dad gave him the keys to continue the family business, to be sheriff, and he lost it. He didn't have what it takes. Maybe. I don't know. What did you think of his dreams? And the second dream was maybe a little bit more reassuring. Right? Like his dad had taken the fire, taken the light, and he was waiting for his son. Right? To me, that spoke to like after death, like at the end of the day, his dad's still waiting for him. And it's going to be okay. I don't know. Certainly with this cursory viewing and reaction, right? Like that's the thing with reactions. I'm not trying to do in-depth analysis. I'm not trying to like break down and review things in complex detail. And this movie almost deserves, this movie deserves that. But like, that's just not like my process, right? I watch the movie and I react and I tell you my initial thoughts, and so I'm sure my thoughts will deepen and change as time moves on from this viewing as I maybe watch it again. But please tell me all your thoughts on this movie and give me some additional insight, anything that I just completely blew or missed. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again to my patrons for voting for this movie. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, consider checking me out on Patreon or channel memberships, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.